Alright folks, I've returned for my next installment of my Game Every Day in October series, where I'm going to be playing MX 2002 featuring Ricky Carmichael for the PS2. I'm going to be doing a .250 class race. Well, let's make it a 20-minute race. And I'll be playing as Carmichael himself. Carmichael, as you all know, is the GOAT, the greatest of all time, with 15 titles, 150 Supercross and Motocross wins, 102 of them coming in the Motocross series. As I line up, get the whole shot. The Huffman went by me already. Keep in mind, it has been quite a while since I last played this game, so I might show some rust, but hey, I'm just, knowing me, I'll probably win this race. Boy, you gotta love those two strokes. Of course, in 2001, this game dates back to, you see I'm battling with Damon Huffman. Damon Huffman actually won this race twice on a 125, on a Suzuki in 94 and on a Kawasaki in 97. Now, I only have the engines on simply because I don't want to risk a copyright content. I would like to say that I do fancy myself a Supercross rider better than a Motocross rider or player, however you want to put it. Of course, in 2001, when this game dates back to, Damon Huffman was riding in the 125 class in the Motocross season. Huffman, Carmichael, Emmett, Ward, and Johnson are top five. That's Casey Johnson, who was riding for Jeff Emmig's team on the EdgeSports.com. Team folded at the Dallas after the Pontiac race in the 01 season. And of course, Damon Huffman was on Motor Road Yamaha. Emig and Albertine had gone into retirement. After Emig's season was a flop, as I get around, I got around Huffman. Whoa! I got bumped by Emig. And Jeff Emig, who won this race in 1997 also in the 250s. Back when it was called the 125s and the 250 class. Over the triple. So I compress the jumps. This is the Supercross style. This is the Supercross track in disguise. course, in Canada, they allow the 252 strokes. Carmichael, Emig, Huffman, Ward, and Dowd are top 5 after 3 laps. Of course, in Canada, they do allow the 252 strokes to compete in the MX2 class, as that's the lights class, as you all know of. And what is my take on it? I do think it's a good choice. I do think it's good for the 2 strokes to make a comeback. But on one end of the spectrum, you could say that doing that has considerably discredited the bike. Because it wasn't long ago that these bikes were competing with the 450s. Oh, darn it. Fell. And of course, Carmichael with 2 wins on a 125, 98 and 99. He won in 2000, 01, 2000, 2001, and 02, and 04, the last time we went to Kenworthy's. And ever since 2004, Kenworthy's has no longer been a part of the national season, which is very disappointing, because this is one of my favorite tracks personally, as a viewer myself. Carmichael, Huffman, Ward, Emig, and Johnson. 2:03 lap times. And these are longer laps than you would usually see. Well, then again, 2 minutes is kind of about a shorter time. Glen Helen is the longest with over 3 minutes. Of course, veteran viewers like myself will remember 2001 when Carmichael took a 1-2 to win the overall. He did miss his interviews, his winter interviews, but part of it was good reason. And that was, you might remember, tried to take the inside. And that was when you might remember that Carmichael actually crapped his pants after one of the motos. Now I have to try to get by Damon Huffman yet again. Of course, that was also when guys like John Dowd, Ryan Hughes, Tim Ferry, they were all on the 4-strokes. And just when the 4-strokes were starting to become more popular in the States. Dad rides a 450, I ride a 250, and occasionally I do ride his 450, but it's been a long time since I rode, and since I rode that and rode myself, as a matter of fact. It's actually been about a couple of months because of weather. Weather's been a problem in Hawaii. Not to mention my folks were out of town last week. 5 laps in of this 20-minute moto. As soon as the clock hits 0, it will be declared the last lap. I don't really do stunts a lot. Lap record of 1:58, my last lap. 5 seconds better than what I was doing before. Of course, you notice that when I did say that Carmichael has a perfect record here at 250s at Troy, the only year they did not visit Troy was 2003, when a round of floods forced this rescheduling and then eventually canceled. Then another round of floods forced the AMA to cancel the event. And that was also supposed to be Duke Finch's final day as AMA manager, AMA Motocross manager. But that ended up coming at Steel City instead. Able to triple that over the tabletop. Seven seconds over Huffman. So now it looks like I finally left Damon in the dust. I kind of looked a little tight at first, but now it looks like I have my rhythm. Of course, unlike MX Superfly, you can race whatever track they choose is the class that you're riding. So, for example, Red Bud is the 250 race. Bud's Creek, they made a 125 race. Of course, I do like to keep things authentic and maybe in sync with how the season really went. The only thing is, though, they don't offer 4-strokes in this game. And I don't know if they offer 4-strokes in MX Superfly. I'll have to check. But I will go ahead and say that MX Superfly will be one of the games that I'll review in this series. I know I'm a little bit behind because I've been a little lazy trying to get caught up, but it's good. I am trying to keep up with my school. Which is more important. This is where the Dirty Dozen is. Or switch back. Wow, thought I could clear that. I did it once before, I'm not sure why. Can't do that anymore. Of course, this game dating back to '01, when Carmichael was on a farewell to Team Kawasaki. He was going to leave for Team Honda for '02. Of course, the one rider who is not featured in this game is Jeremy McGrath. He does have his own game of Jeremy McGrath Supercross World, which I reviewed already as part of this series. Of course, this round at Kenworthy's was appropriately called the Furnace because it seems like it was always really hot and humid there up until those floods came in '03. And of all the tracks that I really miss most, this is the one I missed most. Trying to extend my bike. Trying to extend the bike to go a little further. And that worked. There we are. Best lap right there, 1:57. Looks like this might be my last lap. course, before Carmichael's reign of terror, the last rider to win at Kenworthy's was Doug Henry in 1999. Some of you guys might remember that. That was Henry's last national win. And of course, Henry was going into retirement effective after 1999. Oh, this is not going to work. It will be only 10 laps. And I can come. I'm not going to cruise. I'm still going for it. Last lap at 2 minutes. Still win by 14 seconds, though. Or 13 seconds. There's your results. Carmichael, Huffman, Ward, Johnson, Emig, Dowd, and Albertine. 2 retirees placing 5th and 7th. I got a low battery, so it looks like I might have to think of something quick to review next time. But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys again.